So what would you think is happening sort of now around the world? If you took a macro on entrepreneurs at the moment and productisation, what do you think's going on?
Well, I think a lot of people are just creating products and services for the sake of product and services, and I blame some of media and social media for it because there's always this next thing,
Everybody's got a chat GPT product,
It's this and then it's that, and then so the
drives me crazy.
entrepreneur is like they're going, okay, now I'm going to do this. Oh no, but that seemed to work, so I'm going to do that. And so if you have a blueprint, if you have a value proposition, and that value proposition is actually an expression of who you are, then the products and services simply becomes another expression of who you are. But people are not that internally focused. I see this happening worldwide. People are just looking for the next best thing. They're not aligning.
They react all the time.
They're not proactive. They're not strategic. They don't go and sit and say, let me look first at what's my message to the world. That's what Anna
Who do
did.
I want to be?
Who do I want to be? That's what Anna did. She said, who do I want to be? What's my message to the world? Now that I know my message to the world, I'm actually going to put that message in a brand. And from that brand is going to come products and services. It's so far removed from what that person and that person and that person is doing. You cannot deviate from your own fingerprint if you put products and services together. But people, I'll say they're too market sensitive. They're too reactive to the market as opposed to deeply going in, understanding who they are, and then creating businesses and products and services that's an expression of it. And I think that's about Anna, something that I find so inspiring. As she goes along, she gets more and more comfortable with who she is, and the more she's doing it and the more products and services she creates out of it, the more people and businesses and opportunities are just attracted to her like crazy.
Yeah, law of attraction 101, right? Is that if you are following your own heart, then you're putting out an authentic signal in the world, and then that's going to attract people to you because you're building a garden. When you build a garden, butterflies come. Right? Most people are out there in the world with a net just trying to catch butterflies. And when they do that, they kill the butterfly half the time anyway. So that's what we're seeing globally at the moment. And I think, quite honestly, a lot of people should look hard at their products and services and say, are those products and services an extension of who I am and what I want my message to be to the world? Or are they just because I had some harebrained scheme that I thought people would buy?
So this is awesome. I think me and you should put this in an infographic and go and create more Annas out there. So step 1, blueprint. You need a robust blueprint for your business that showcases your value proposition in one image to people. From there,
step 2, you need to focus on your baseline strategy, then your stretch strategy, which is essentially your baseline might be selling coffee, your stretch strategy might be moving into catering, and then only look at your grand slam, which is franchising the new Costa coffee or, whatever cafe that you've got. And thirdly?
Well, the thing is, once you've done all that, then you're actually ready to speak to a specific market, to a specific problem. And Bob's your uncle, so I think we've.
Bob's never been my uncle. My uncle's name was Kevin. No, exactly right. Who knows these days?